Good morning. My name is Nice. I'll be your IELTS examiner. What is your full name?
Hi, I'm Shrija Manangat.
What should I call you?
Shrija.
Srija, do you work or study?
I'm working now at IELTS International at Apodi.
And how long have you been working there?
Almost 1 year since I started working there.
Okay, let's talk about travel.
Okay.
Do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I love traveling. I think it helps me to relax, and when I'm stressed or tense, I think I need my peace of mind, and so I opt for traveling.
Okay. Have you done much traveling?
Yeah, pretty much. I've covered few places, but I have got a lot more to explore.
Okay. Do you think it's better to travel alone or with other people?
I don't know. It depends on the place you want to go. Depends on your mood set. I think sometimes it's better to have a companion with you, but there are times when I want to travel alone and explore things which only I want to do. Maybe if my companion does not like it, it would just make me uncomfortable. So such times I think it's better I travel alone.
Okay. Where would you like to travel in the future?
I think Singapore.
Why?
I don't know. I've never been there, and I always wanted to go there. And I think it's a good place for shopping and everything. And I love shopping.
Okay. Let's talk about your hometown.
Okay.
Are there any tourist destinations in your
Yeah,
hometown?
there are a lot actually. Cochin is a mixture of different things. Like you can find a beach here, you can find a mall here. So whatever you like, you have it here. So I think it's a pretty good tourist destination.
Okay. Do many tourists visit your hometown?
Yeah, especially Fort Kochi.
Why?
I don't know. I think Fort Kochi has got a lot of places which attracts tourists. There's a very beautiful beach there, and a lot of old vintage type churches there. So I think it attracts a lot of tourists there.
Okay. Um, which places would you recommend someone who wants to visit your hometown?
One would be Puduvaipan Beach. It's not crowded and it's very neat. It's very hard to find beaches which are neat here. Most of the beaches are very dirty and unclean. So if you love swimming and if you want to take a dip, I think Puduvaipan Beach is the best option. And it's not very crowded. So if you want to have a private moment and everything, I think that's really good.
Okay. For the next part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic.
Okay.
You will be given 1 minute to prepare the topic.
Okay.
And you need to speak for 2 minutes.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. The topic is a child that you know. You may use this piece of paper and pencil to make some notes.
Okay.
Here you go. And your time starts now. Yeah, please start speaking and I will let you know when to stop.
So I'm going to talk about my cousin. He's 5 years old and he's my paternal cousin. He's my father's brother's son. He's only this tall and he's really cute and very chubby. And it's very hard to it's very hard to make him sit in one place because he always runs around and he's very lively and active. And very naughty too because he loves irritating us and always take our stuff and hide it and do such stuff and everything. And I always want to meet him every day, but it's very hard when I'm working because he sleeps early, and after I get back from work, it's very difficult to go there. So I at least make sure that visit him on the weekends. And then we play a lot of games, like play with the cards, Uno cards, and other with the small stuffed toys and everything. It always ends up him crying, and because he always wants to win, and it's very difficult because he's so small. Then sometimes we try cooking, and yeah, very rare, but yeah, we try. He loves me eating ice cream, so I always take him out, and I get some ice creams and desserts and everything. And then when I'm really bored, I dress him up. Like I always dress him up like a girl and put lipstick and everything for him and take photos. I know I'm gonna blackmail him later when he grows big. Then I don't want him to grow up because he's very cute now and he's very small. I just want him to stay like this forever. Yeah, then those are the usual things I do. And sometimes my aunt asks me to babysit him. Then I get much more stricter and I make sure that he doesn't do anything because it's my responsibility to just take care of him. So that time I just ask him to sit in one place. Yeah, it's very hard, but yeah, I do it because and take care of him, and like when I like just help him out with stuff.
Okay. You may stop speaking now.
Okay.
Okay, Srija. May I have the cue card,
Yeah.
the paper, and the pencil back, please?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries. So, did you dress him up the last time you met him?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Let's talk about relationships between parents and children. How much time do children spend with their parents in your country?
It depends if the parents are working. I think on a daily basis, very less of time because children are going to school and parents are working. So maybe 2 hours a day. But if the mother is a homemaker, I think she'll get more time to spend with her kids and yeah, around 5 to 6 hours if they're very young. Yeah.
Do you think that's enough?
Yeah, I think that's enough because my parents were working when I was young, and I was very close to them. I was just looking forward for the 1 hour when we have dinner and when we had dinner and everything. So we used to sit together, and we made a point to just sit on the dinner table and have a small conversation about the day and how it was for everyone, and listen to each person speaking and everything.
Do you think it is important for parents and children to spend time together?
Definitely, because that just strengthens your bond with them, and I think that'll help you to know them better. Because even though it's your father or mother, it needn't be like you're close to them, but conversation and spending time with each other just make it more easy for kids as well as the parents to have a healthy and smoother relation, I guess.
Okay. Do you think parents now spend as much time with their children as they used to in the past?
No, I don't think so because you can't blame the parents because day to day, like the stress and the pressure on them is growing, like the fees and the rent. So the money in terms of monetary needs and everything, it's very difficult for them to meet up. Only one parent is working, so I think both needs to start working, and so the time they get to spend with the kids are very short and very not as long as they did in the past.
Okay, Srija, that's the end of your speaking test.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
So for this mock test, I decided to give Srija 6.5 in fluency, 7.5 in grammar and lexical resource, and 7.5 in pronunciation. Now the reason is, when in fluency, she spoke quite fast, so she has to pace down, so that it's easy for the examiner to understand her better. Now when it came to lexical resource or vocabulary, she chose the right words and she was using idioms naturally, so that's good. But there were times when she used less accurate words. That's why I'm awarding her a 7.5 there. When it comes to grammar, she has good grammar, but then she made some uncommon errors at times, and some sentences were unnatural. So that's why I'm giving her 7.5 there. And in pronunciation, she didn't stress words correctly. So when we say something like difference, she said like difference. So this kind of things she needs to work on to score higher in pronunciation. So overall, I'm awarding her a 7.5. But this is just for this particular test. In the real exam, she managed to get an 8, and I think she's out of touch at the moment. But at the same way, you can also practice this at home and improve yourself. Thank you, and that's all for today from Santa.